Hey guys, see me in the bright outdoors, risking heat stroke just being here for you guys. Check this shit out, man. It's my city, man. It's where I come from. So anyway, provided I don't faint from heat exhaustion here, I'm going to tell you the story of part 3 of Dick Tracy. And you know, I might fumble this out a little bit because I'm freaking tired. In fact, maybe I should just tell it to you as I'm walking back. Alright, so like, Dick Tracy's driving along in his car, and he gets a call from the commissioner. The commissioner says, "Hey Dick, they've got a line on MaddDick." He says, "What?" "They got a line on your arch nemesis, dude, MaddDick." Oh man, what's he doing? Well, he's at the nightclub and he's got some rich billionaires with him there. They're all over 80. I think you should get down there and see what he's up to. Well, you know, Commissioner, MaddDick has never committed a crime. Yes, we all know he's Dirty Dick. Go in there and find out what he's about. So what you should know about MaddDick is that his headquarters is in a nightclub downtown. But the deal is it's not really a nightclub. It's a museum for nightclubs. So technically it's a museum, but since it's a museum for nightclubs, it looks just like a nightclub. Acts just like a nightclub, has lines just like a nightclub. And if you go in there, they even have a display of all the drugs that were popular in the 60s. And in the 90s. And it's like, shoot, I hope no one breaks into these display cases and steals all this blow. So anyway, now he's in this nightclub museum. It's the only way they can get a museum in the middle of, a rockin' nightclub in the middle of town and downtown like that. So anyway, there he is. He's admiring the blow, and he sees the sign that says, "Welcome to the octogenarian millionaire nude club." And Dick's like, "Now what the fuck is this?" So then he walks in the door, and he turns around, and there's this 87-year-old guy with his shirt off, and he's got these man tits just laying down. And Dick takes one look at him and just screams, "Ah!" It was like Catcher in the Rye all over again, man. There's nothing like a scene of man tits to really bring down your morale for the day. So anyway, he stumbles past that, and that's when his radio goes off. It's the commissioner again, and he says, "Dick, we've just got word that they're dick wielders in there." He says, "What?" "They're dick wielders in there, Dick. Watch yourself." Radio out. He says, "What are dick wielders?" Huh. He says, "You have any more information on that, Chief? Because I'm about to go in." He says, "Well, Dick, from what scanty information we have, they're from somewhere in the Orient. Could be they're trained by Yeti monsters in the Tibetan mountains, or maybe they're from a Shaolin temple splinter cell. All we know is that they can get erections in less than a half a second, and they use their dicks as weapons. Watch yourself, Dick." Oh man, this is Dick Racy. I don't know what why am I always getting myself into this shit? So Dick goes into the next room, and sure enough, in monk's robes, there's one of the dick wielders. He says, "Oh shit, man, I hope I survived this." So this guy's got a bayonet on the end of his dick. And as soon as he sees Dick, he gets an erection, right? Like that. Boom! And it's got a blade on it, a silver stinging, gleaming blade on it. And Dick says, "All right, fucker, I'm ready for you." So You know, the guy just lunges straight at him, just like, you know, you know, and that's when Dick, because he's in a museum, you know, he picks up a Playboy magazine from 1968, April. And just like that, he puts it right between himself and catches the Dick, right in front of his face. And then he wrenches the magazine aside and he punches the guy right in the roundhouse to the chin. Boom! And then he grabs his dick and snaps it up. Back! One guy down. Oh, we got some kids coming. I'm gonna have to like be quiet for a sec, guys. Bear with me. Don't want to expose kids to Dick Tracy. Anyway, so now he goes into the next room where there's a shirtless 80-year-old woman. It's, you know, Dick has seen a lot of frightening things, but this is the most frightening thing he has ever seen in his life. I mean, it's not even funny how scary it actually is. So he does what any man would do when he sees time's fate for us all. He lets out a scream! The woman faints, and now he's going into the next room. Where? Hold on a sec, we be circumspect here.
There you go.
Where there's the second dick wielder. This guy's got one of those pumps, you know, that you put on your thing, and you have a little squeeze ball go. But the deal is that he's able to get his as big as a baseball bat in under 3 seconds. It's really something. Okay, so then he gets it up like that. Okay. And what's more, he's got like, you know, steel like rings around it with nails hammered through them. So now he's got like this deadly like zombie killer bat. All right. And he swings it at Dick. Whoa! And he swings it again. Whoa! And that's when Dick takes out his Playboy magazine from 1968, April, and whips out the centerfold and just hangs it down. And the guy goes, oh, Mrs. April, 1968? Oh, sorry, kids again. So he says, that's right, it's a Playboy magazine from 1968, dude. This whole thing's like a quasi-tribute to Hugh Hefner, by the way. So anyway, like the guy goes, oh, shoot! And he just loses it right then and there because his attention was distracted. And he says, oh man, I always come when I see 1968 April. And then he just dips his head solemnly and he's out of the fight. It's a pretty trip, man. So anyway, don't worry, we're getting there. So then he enters the next room. This time there's a nude 80-year-old woman in there. And I won't lie to you, Dick loses consciousness. He actually loses consciousness for about 3 or 4 seconds. He comes back and he says, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm going to lose all will to live, man. So who knows what happens to that one, but now he's against another dude. And this guy, what he does, let me make sure no one can hear. Well, you see, he gets an erection lickety-split, this third dick wielder. And he masturbates so quickly that his sperm is like bullets, 9mm. So there's Dick, and he's dodging, he's ducking, you know. He ducks under this metal display, and actually, like, you know, the little, you know, the little drops actually shoot through steel, titanium, and space-age alloys. Oh my God. But then, you know, that guy, once he's spent, he's useless too. So Dick just rolls up his Playboy into a fly swatter and hits him upside the chin and knocks him out. dancer. So anyway, so then he gets in the next guy where there's an old couple having sex. Well, Dick didn't really do anything to that. He just blocked that out and denied it and repressed it. But if you say the right words, basically what they were saying to each other as they were doing it, it could re-trigger the memory and cause them to go comatose. So let's not do that. So anyway, now he's up with the fourth dick wielder. This guy is actually floating above the ground like some sort of yogi or something. He looks just like Darth Vader, but he's floating. And instead of like anything else, he's actually got a lightsaber strapped to his dick. So here he is, this guy, he's got a lightsaber strapped to his dick. And he's just floating there and he says, "I'm ready for you, Dick." And Dick says, "You're not ready for me because I was born ready. I already taken out 3 of you frickers." And he says, "Yes, but I'm your father, Dick. Don't you see that I look just like Darth Vader? I'm your father, Dick." And Dick says, "Fuck you. My father still is 96 and still in the United States Marine Corps, asshole. He's still serving today, actively on missions. You don't scare me." So then that's when Darth Vader does that little C thing, you know, ooh, except that it's not trying to strangle him, it's trying to pinch his nuts. So, you know, Dick's like, "Ow, oh, my nuts, oh!" And so anyway, that's when, you know, Dick gets this idea. And he's on his last legs, he doesn't know what to do, so he grabs his trusty Playboy magazine and reads a joke from the Playboy Funnies, which causes Darth Vader to double over laughing. And Darth Vader can't keep a Woody while he's laughing because he's over 96 years old. So that causes the lightsaber on his dick to sag and go all the way down to his feet. So now he's floating there with a limp dick and a lightsaber swinging back and forth. So that's when Dick goes, and sure enough, the lightsaber blows in and slices off Darth Vader's toes, causing him to fall down flat, face down on the ground. Ah! Oh, hey guys, check out the Hollywood sign. Woo! Anyway, so now Dick's standing triumphantly over Darth Vader. He turns him over and says, "So you think you're my father, huh? Let's see who this prick really is." Wrenches off his mask. "You are my dad! Dad!" He says, "Oh, no, don't worry, son. It was just an undercover mission. I'll be fine. Just call the police and then go get the bad guy." He says, "Well, all right, Dad." And he just drops the mask and heads on. So now we're up to the final moment here. Now is when he actually confronts MaddDick, his arch nemesis, who, by the way, as far as we know, has never committed a crime. Yeah, this is even fun too, see? Anyway, so Dick Tracy walks in to this new room where, of course, the boss is waiting. And there's MaddDick in all his glory, dressed only in some green briefs, poison green briefs. And I'm gonna take a drink of water, guys. Refreshed, I will continue my tale. He says, "I've waited for you a long time to come here, Dick. Especially since I haven't committed a crime." He says, "Oh, you don't need a crime to have the police after you in this country, Dick." I should know. So anyway, now they're face to face, or rather, I guess, crotch to crotch. And Dick says, "Oh, tell me, MaddDick, I don't see you having any weapons on your dick." He says, "I don't need the same tricks as my minions, Dick." And then he just rips off his underwear right then there. Rip! Bulging arms, you know. Just so you know, MaddDick sort of looks like a cross between a really buff, bald African American crossed with Captain America, crossed with an S&M bondage freak who's wearing Victoria's Secret. So, anyway, now, like, you know, they're all together, you know, and now, like, you know, MaddDick has ripped his briefs off, and Dick gulps, you know, and says, "That's a pretty fine memory you got there, MaddDick." MaddDick says, "Yes, Dick, many a man, woman, bovine, and alien have said the same thing." And it says, "Well," MaddDick says, "so I showed you mine. I think it's time you show me yours." And Dick says, "I ain't got no problem with that." Unbuttons his, you know, takes out his belt, unbuttons his fly, drops his pants, drops his underwear, and MaddDick goes, "Oh, you've got a cock gun!" He says, "That's right, and it has a laser aimer device on it too." And that's when MaddDick realizes that his time may very well be up. He leaps out of the way. He leaps again, boom, and again, boom. Oh, MaddDick says, "You didn't hit me once. Good thing I'm really agile." And Dick is like all consternated. He's like, "Oh shit, I think I ran out of ammo. This has never happened before. Usually once they see the cock gun, that's it. But oh God, I think I've lost it. I think I'm out of ammo." So he grabs some more rounds, okay? And he starts to reload, but you see he's never actually had to reload the cock gun before. So now he's fumbling with the reload, he's dropping bullets, you know, he's missing his, you know, whatever's, and, you know, MaddDick is just sort of standing there with his, you know, shoulders over his, you know, arms over his chest and his shoulders squared, and he's like, "Having a little problem, Dick? Having a little problem with your cock gun, are you?" He comes a little closer. "Do you need help loading your cock gun? Do you need help with your cock, Dick?" "No, I don't need help with my cock. Get away." "And no, I do. I think you need some. Let me come here and help you, Dick." "No, get away from me. Get away. Here, let me help you." I'll grasp it. "Oh, see, I'm the master of you now, Dick." So, "No, you aren't. No, you aren't." And he grabs MaddDick's dick with his hand. And now they both got each other's dicks, see? And they're grasping them, and they're rubbing them, and they're shifting them around. And says, "Oh, I'm gonna make you go first, Dick." "No, I'm gonna make you go first." "Oh, I'm gonna make you go first." And you know what happens. Once you're shuddering helplessly on the ground, there'll be nothing to keep you from clinking some handcuffs on you. And he says, "No, here, I know this trick. Watch this. Ooh, that feels kind of good, Dick. Oh, wait, what about wait, what is it?" "Well, you've got this cock gun in the way. I can't do my tricks." "Yes, but I can do mine." "No, stop. No. And sure enough, Dick won. So there you go, you know, now, like, you know, MaddDick is like on the ground all exhausted, and Dick's putting the cuffs on him. Another case solved. And so now, like, you know, they're out in the, you know, they're out front, and they're like putting, you know, tossing MaddDick into the paddy wagon. And, you know, the little door's shut, and there's just blackness between the bars, and Dick comes up, stands by the bars, and a little voice comes from inside and says, "You'll come see me again, won't you, Dick?" Excuse my dry mouth. And Dick starts to turn away in disgust and stops and goes, "Well, I may have a few more questions about the case." And so, you know, then Dick turns away, and there are two cops there, and they have their, like, you know, their little books open, and he says, "So what are we charging him with, Dick?" Because we talked to the guys, it turns out he was just providing guard duty for this octogenarian nudist club of millionaires, who, by the way, are all really upset with you. "Yeah, this man didn't do anything wrong," says this 80-year-old woman who's got this nightie on. Dick blanches and almost pales and throws up, but stops just at the right nick of time. He was just guarding us. He didn't do anything wrong." "Well, that's right. What are we charging him with, Dick?" "Assault on a police officer." "All right, Dick, what did he do?" He punched me in the stomach." "Oh, come on, Dick. You got a 10-pack. You're surely not charging him with that." "Okay, well, where did he assault you, Dick?" What he did, let's just charge him when I get to the station. All right, Dick. They close their books and they drive off. So, now he's home with Helen. And, and Helen's being a little moody, and she's not really responding or talking. And so finally, Dick says, Helen, is something wrong, honey? And she says, well, I read today's police reports, Dick, and it says that you were manhandling men all day, Dick. She says, well, that's what I do. I'm a police officer. He says, no, Dick, it said that you were rolling on the ground, groping another man's dick, Dick. Well, I had to, honey. It was him or me. I was just trying to save the day. It wasn't anything against you. If you had a dick, I'd grope it. Well, if you had a dick, I wouldn't grope it. But if you did, I would. You just say that every time, Dick. I don't know. Every time it's just something else with you. Well, why don't you just throw down your drink and get a whore? Oh, fine. Throws down his drink and he said women and he goes off and gets a whore. And that was the latest episode of Dick Racy.